I probably have 3 or 4 different areas where I invest in not-for-profits, and I do it out of a sense of achievement as well, to see things that make a difference. So it makes me feel that I'm doing something worthwhile. I just think of it as trying to deal with some of the world's most pressing problems, and trying to do it in a way that you make a significant impact on people and their lives. I view it as part of my responsibility as a successful businessman to turn some of my talents to social investing and helping solve some of the big problems in the world. I have a number of criteria I look at when deciding whether to invest, and those would include, is it dealing with an issue that really matters in the world and not just a symptom of a problem? And is it efficiently run? And do I really think they're going to make a difference? And I looked at CAWST in those early days, and I thought this is something that really could turn out to be a very significant player. I invest now. I'm an investor in small international companies that are based here. And so it's kind of a takeoff from that. Engineers that create an expertise and then go around the world using it. In the case of the oil and gas companies, for profit. In the case of CAWST, not for profit. But it's kind of the mirror image of the small oil and gas company in the not-for-profit or social investing area. My wife and Camille Dow Baker were friends who had worked together at the YWCA. And so I was aware of Camille through that connection and knew that she'd gone back to university to take post-grad in the area of environmental, and kind of followed her as to what she was doing, because she was always kind of a unique person. And then when she came out to found CAWST, at the beginning I probably wasn't that aware, but within a year or so, Camille and I connected, and she told me what she was doing, and we went through a process of looking at where it was going, and I became involved. In CAWST case, because they're scalable and creating capacity, they're training people to train others. What CAWST does reaches millions of end users. You have to look at the organization, you have to look at how they're reaching their goals, how they're impacting people's lives, and are they doing it? I always say you want bang for the buck. The number of people impacted by CAWST training and education programs, the number of organizations trained, how people's lives were changed, and in that it's dramatic. In terms of lives changed when you impact them, I mean, it's as much as life or death for some people. Having clean household water versus not, because a lot of people, as many as 5,000 a day, die from it, and most of them children. If you can build an organization that can then train and educate, it has two things. It builds capacity in people to solve their own problems, and it's scalable, because once you train one group, they can in turn train another group. And so it really has a ripple effect. So building an effective organization which can go out into the world and bring its skills and pass on those skills and build capability is, in my mind, the best way to go about it.